Most guys think looking expensive means spending thousands of dollars on designer luxury brands, but you can be a well-dressed man and also look very polished and expensive, even on a budget. And in this video, I'll show you how to do that. Now let's start with the first point is fit is everything. Now by fit is everything, what I mean is that your clothes need to fit you properly. So your pants shouldn't be dragging on the floor, the sleeves of your jacket shouldn't be swallowing your hands. These things all should be fitting how they're supposed to. So the pants should be hitting where they're supposed to, the sleeves should be hitting at your wrist bone if you need to. A great way to solve this problem is to go to your local tailor and get things hemmed, like your pants, get your jacket sleeves brought up a little bit, or you could just fold the jacket sleeves up. I do this a lot as well, saves a lot of money, and it also makes the garment fit you how it's supposed to fit you as well. Also, be mindful of knowing your measurements. I know a lot of guys that seem to not really keep up with their measurements. Me recently, about 4 years ago, I got my foot measured and it was like a 10.5, and I got it measured more recently, like a year ago, and it somehow went to a 9.5, 10. Not sure how this happened, but things change accordingly. Like I've changed waist sizes and things like that. So it is great to stay on top of these things. That way you're not doing any guessing when you're trying to purchase a garment, or when you're going to a store, you can kind of know exactly right then and there what size you need to try on. Now, I'm not saying all your clothes has to be slim, all your clothes has to be baggy, but your clothes just shouldn't be swallowing you. You know, if you want to go for a more relaxed fit, more baggier fit, more slim fit, that's fine. Just make sure that things fit you how they're supposed to. Neutrals. Now, if you want to be stylish and look expensive and polished, then it's great to just make sure a majority of your wardrobe is comprised of neutral color clothes. So blacks, browns, navies, olives, things of that type of color palette is going to be a lot more versatile and allow you to wear things a lot more interchangeably. It's good to bring in colors when you want, but if you can have majority of your wardrobe consist of neutral colors, it's going to be a lot easier to pair a color that's not as versatile. Say for example, you bring in a yellow color or orange or something like that. Say you have that color of the shirt, and then the pants, if you have a neutral pants, is a lot easier to pair these things together versus if you have like a yellow top and then you go for a brighter pant color as well. It makes these things a lot harder to come together. So neutral colors just give you a lot of different options, makes your wardrobe a lot more versatile, and it just allows you to put more outfits together without thinking about it too much. Majority of my footwear also just comprised of neutral colors. So like majority of my sneakers are white, a lot of my boots are brown, my loafers are brown, grays, blacks, all those type of colors. They just allow me to put these type of colors with anything. When I want to throw on a pant or some shirts, my shoes just always match. Same things happen for any type of color you have in general with your clothes. If you have them more so of a neutral color, you're able to get away with a lot more things just because the neutral color balances it out and just makes things match a lot more. Upgrade your footwear. There's no faster way to look cheap than by skipping out on your footwear. And by this, you just need to just be more cognizant of how you're taking care of your shoes, making sure you're rotating your shoes so they're not getting worn out too quickly, making sure you're just cleaning them when you can after you wear them, getting a cleaning kit, just wiping them with a rag if you need to, taking them to get cleaned professionally. This is another great alternative as well. But just getting shoes that you can wear many different ways is also a great way to just get the most out of your footwear. But by upgrading your footwear, you don't necessarily have to spend tons of money on it. You can just go for brands that are affordable that also make shoes of a high quality, such as the brand Bruno Marc. I get my shoes from here, I get my boots from here, loafers, any type of piece of footwear, you name it. Bruno Marc makes them for an affordable price that is also of a great quality. Recently, I just got 3 of their loafers, their metallic Horsebit loafers. I got them in coffee, I got them in tan, and I got them in black. Great loafers, great quality, and very affordable price. Let's start off with the coffee loafer. It's just a gorgeous color. I love a good dark brown loafer. It's so versatile, does so much for your wardrobe. Plus, a dark brown loafer just looks like you mean business. It's clean, it's polished. It's gonna go with so many different things. It elevates any outfit, and I truly believe that every man needs a good dark brown coffee loafer in their wardrobe. Then we go with the tan loafer. This is just a great option for when you want to switch it up. I think it's great when you want to go for some lighter colors, so a good tan loafer is going to go well with those type of things. But a tan loafer just comes off clean, it's polished, it just gives you a very refined look, and it's going to pair well with anything you throw it with. Me personally, I just love a good tan loafer. And then we got this black Horsebit loafer. A black Horsebit loafer is a great situation if you want to pair it formally or if you want to pair it casually. Plus, everyone just needs a good black loafer in their wardrobe. I don't think you can really be a well-dressed man and not have a good black loafer in your wardrobe. So this Horsebit loafer is going to take care of that problem for you. If you see a guy in a good black loafer, you know he means business, that he didn't come to play any games. So this black loafer from Bruno Marc is a great way to just step your game up significantly. But these loafers are very comfortable, they're stylish. I also love the Horsebit feature on them because it's just a little different than your average loafer. You don't see many guys wearing Horsebit loafers as much. So by you wearing this, is really going to help you stand out. And one thing I love about Bruno Marc the most is just how affordable their pieces of footwear are. Like I said before, I get so many things from this brand now, it's ridiculous. But this is a great brand to check out, and it's really going to impress you. Make sure you check out the link for Bruno Marc in my description. Quality over quantity. Now by this, I mean it's better to get things of better quality and just have fewer items than to keep getting things that are of bad quality and just replacing them every couple months. All this really does is waste your money. Also, I think a lot of guys miss out here on, they think they need to get so many pieces over and over again. Like I said before, it's wasting your money, but also you're doing this and you haven't really learned how to execute the piece that you already have to their fullest potential. So those pair of, let's go with, I don't know, navy chinos. Have you really exercised all the options of how to pair those navy chinos? Or those light wash jeans you have? Have you really mastered all the ways to pair those light wash jeans or those black jeans or just any of your basics or things that you love to wear? Have you really exercised every way it can be worn to its fullest potential before you're ready to go spend money on something else that you're probably gonna have the same problem with in general? So making sure you're getting the most you can out of your clothes before you're trying to go spend a bunch of money on new things is a great way. It's really gonna help you save money, make you look more expensive, and allow you to really expand yourself creatively and stylistically. So just experiment with pairing more things together. Also, a great thing you can do that's really helpful is there's this guy on YouTube. What is that guy's name? Well, Ryan Darks, that's his name. You should subscribe to his channel. I highly recommend that. But also there's Pinterest that gives you great ideas on how to put items together and also look astic. If you want to, you can also just Google how to pair a certain piece with something else. It just gives you a variety of options. There's so many ways to learn how to put things together. You just really have to be more creative and just really maximize the items that you do have. This is probably a topic I'm going to start hitting on a lot more, is how to style one thing multiple ways, just because I think it'll help me grow in my style journey as well, but I also think it'll help you grow as well and help you become a lot more creative. Grooming is important. So if you've got the style piece down, then that's great. But if the grooming isn't there, then all this is in vain. Grooming is very important. It makes you look your best. It makes you feel your best. Just make sure you're keeping up with the basic things like your hair, your skincare routine. If you don't have a skincare routine, I highly recommend you start one. Just washing your face morning and night, using a good moisturizer, a good SPF. If you don't have a good skincare brand, I highly recommend the brand Dudes. This is a great skincare brand. I've used it for a long time. They have great products, so if you haven't checked them out, I recommend you do that. But also just make sure you're keeping your facial hair right, keeping your hair cut, keeping your nails trimmed. All these things are going to just help you look a lot more polished and very expensive too. Accessories. Now you've got the grooming down, you've got the style down, but there's one last final touch that you need to apply, which is called accessories. A simple pair of sunglasses and a watch, you're already doing better than most men. If you really want to spice it up, I recommend throwing in maybe a necklace, some bracelets, a ring or two, but keep it minimal. Just don't go too loud or noisy here with the accessories. I see a lot of guys making this mistake. Just keep it minimal here, but this is a great way to just really make you look more expensive and elevate your style significantly. And also a common misconception a lot of guys have is they think that accessories need to be expensive. They don't necessarily have to be expensive. It's about how you wear them. You can get a very affordable accessories from Ross, TJ Maxx, local mall stands, farmers markets, places like that. These just really have great quality pieces. Even if you want to go into the mall, and just see what type of sales the malls have, and you can usually find something in there as well. So there's a lot of affordable ways that you can get accessories. You just have to kind of be more aware of how to go about doing it. Wearing accessories in moderation just really helps you stand out and look very put together. No wrinkles. Now I'll keep this one quick. Just don't leave your home with a bunch of wrinkles, except if you have linen, that's fine. Linen does wrinkle, so I can understand that one. Anything other than that, if you have wrinkles on, you look very sloppy. So make sure you're ironing your clothes, steaming your clothes accordingly, making sure that you're looking your best self when you leave. That's it for me today. I'll see you all next time. Make sure you check out right here for more great men's fashion content. Peace.